Okay, so what exactly is AI? AI is artificial intelligence. It's a it's a way to program robotics and electronics that have their own mindset. Um, these uh, these robotics can do self moving on their own. How does AI work? AI works um, through programming codes that tell the robotics or the electronics what to do on their own. That's how it works. So, artificial intelligence is a machine or a computer or something moving on its own with a programming language telling it what to do. So it doesn't like if, for example, if you make a robot and you put regular coding programming language on it, it will do what the programming language says. So it will move according to the code and the buttons that tell it what to do. So if you put something that goes up, the program code goes up, and the button pushes up, it'll go up. But on AI, it will move according to on its own, trying to direct itself with the programming code telling it what to do. So that's that's what artificial intelligence is. Um, I don't have a scientific definition, but that's like pretty much how AI works. What is AI used for? Um, AI is used for a variety of things, like even there's ovens that self-program itself that when it's cooked, it stops and then it opens and then you have your pizza made. So there's certain type of ovens that do that, and there's certain type of robotics that know how to grab things and put them back, and grab and put them back, and you don't have to move a controller to tell them to grab and put back. So that's like what AI can be used for, different type of different type of machinery and things like that. So AI can make robots and electronics do things like that on their own without being guided by humans. Um, AI is different from regular robots, like I said, because um, regular robots are moved with controller pads and things like that, and certain type of AI robotics are moved with um, with controllers and things like that to get them to do things. But on AI, they're programmed to know to do things without controller pads and things like that. Yeah, so like robotics can be made without AI, but they just follow the code and the robotic controller. So that being said, artificial intelligence is encompasses all, and artificial intelligence is artificial, when something is made without without um, sort of without preservatives, but um, with preservatives, but like made self-made artificial means like no, not 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 added to. So it's like when we intelligize we intelligize using our minds. So we're like, hey, what's up? But artificial is like telling it what to do, and it's like false intelligence, like not knowing what to do, but helped to what to do. So it's like programmed to do what we want the machine to do, so to speak. That's kind of what it would be. So, like, the best coding source for that, for programming artificial intelligence, is Python. There are other coding languages that you can use, programming languages, but all I know that I work with is Python, and that other languages I don't know. So the best one that I work with is Python to make artificial intelligence work for me. So Python is a popular language, and it's very flexible and very easy to learn. And it's a text-based language and an object-oriented language, so to speak, where you're using codes to move things. But it's like it's set up in a form that you can actually put in a kind of like in a list, so you don't have to like use a lot of code mixed together. So like you can space and indent in order to read the code better. So one of the best programming languages for artificial intelligence is Python. It's the best code out there. And artificial intelligence works with like supervised learning and unsupervised learning, and there are other learning types of intelligences that you use in artificial intelligence, which is encompassing machine learning. And machine learning is problem framing machine solutions in order to make something work in data for artificial intelligence. So logically, like Python is what you want to learn, so you can machine program. The machine learning is teaching the artificial intelligence how to learn things, and that means that you need data, collecting data to tell your machine how to learn, and then you got to put the language together to tell it how to read a program, so like to move itself. So logically, like Python is the best language, and it was created by Guido van Rossum, and it was released back in the year 1991, around there, and it's been updated since a lot. Python has been. And it's a good program. The syntax is pretty easy. Like it's arranged in list forms, like a list form, so to speak, so you can understand it better. And it's structured too, so it's not just put together all like different coding plastered together. So you want to learn Python. That's why I said Arduino and Python. Arduino, you can use other robotics too, but Arduino is the best one. Like right now, I've been researching Ubionic.com. They have preset machine stuff where you can buy codes and everything, and it shows you the code, how to code hand and everything, how to move it like this. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been working with, is Ubionic. So you can work with Ubionic too if you want. But you want to get Arduino. Definitely Arduino to make artificial intelligence. And let's see. You want to get into machine learning also for artificial intelligence. That's one of the biggest things that you have to learn is machine learning to get into artificial intelligence, because um, that is part of, because like when you work with artificial intelligence, you need to learn data, how to clean data, how to organize data, how data works in an artificial intelligence artificial intelligence project. So I'll get you guys on that plane too, on machine learning, how to clean data, how to split data, how to do all that stuff later. But not today. Today I'm just doing basic. So you want to get AI and what are they? So artificial intelligence is the science of moving machinery with moving machinery on its own with the proper programming languages, so to speak. And it's the thing in right now. If you have time, you can work on it, but logically it takes time. You won't finish it in a day. It will take you up to 10 years. Like Eubonic, this other company, it makes plastic robots. If you're going to make a metal robot, you need a lot of power and better chips. And the chips right now out there are not catered to like batteries, big car batteries. Like you have to invest like more than $1 million to make a metal robot. If you're going to make a plastic robot, all you have to do is invest about 500,000. But like, if you do get into that, it takes more than 10 years to learn. Like to put a machine together, like you really have to get 3D printing and invest a lot of time. It takes hours and hours and hours because the wiring takes hours, the building takes hours, learning the programming languages, everything takes its time. It's not something you do overnight. I've been working on AI now for 2 years, but prior to that, I've been programming for 10 years. So, and I'm a backend developer, but I'm not, I'm a web developer. That's how I got into machine learning and artificial intelligence. So it takes a lot of time. It takes hours and hours and hours. And to make things like that, you need to go to YouTube, Eubonic, and other places to make artificial intelligence happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy to do on your own. I've had 2 years dedication time on it, and I still haven't put my machine together, my robot together. But I'm gonna put it together in June. But it takes a lot of time. Just believe that it'll take 10 years before you can move an arm. After you move an arm, a year prior, you'll be able to move 2 arms, 2 legs, and everything. But it takes a long time. So this is not something that happens overnight. I didn't learn what I know overnight. I've known it for 15 years at least. But I've learned things differently too. But it takes a long time to learn. So if you're serious about it, invest your time in it. Like you want to invest at least 1 hour a day in the morning, 1 hour at night. And then whenever you have a chance, just work. No TV, no music, nothing. You have to just work on it. And that's all. So now you know that artificial intelligence isn't easy at all. But if you're serious about it and you're really interested in technology and you really like artificial intelligence, you'll dedicate your time to it and learn and everything. And it takes a lot of time. A lot of time. Okay? It's time consuming. It doesn't get boring, but it gets time consuming. And it's not easy. So I'll make more videos with time. And this is the last video for today. And remember, you need Arduino and Python. If you're serious, you'll invest $5 a day or $5 a month until you get $300 to buy a chip. You want Arduino and then learn Python.